Well, hello everybody. Let's get into the video. Kandi Burruss does an interview and she talks about life after divorce. Now, if you guys haven't been following this channel, Kandi Burruss filed for divorce after 11 years of being married to Todd Tucker, which she met while filming The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And we're going to get into some of the things Kandi stated with regards to things that she is looking forward to doing since filing for divorce. She don't miss nothing, got the scoop on lock. Spilling all the tea, the tea got too hot. Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop. Okay, guys, so we've been trying to follow this story and keep you guys up to date. Now, we do know that Kandi and Todd are currently going through a divorce. We know that Kandi has filed after 11 years of marriage and pretty much cited irreconcilable differences. Now, that is just a simple term that says that nothing really happened, but we are just going to get a divorce. Now, if you guys recall, once you file for a divorce, then obviously Todd had to answer, Kandi's lawsuit, because that's exactly what it is. Now, in Kandi's petition, she pretty much said that she wanted to give shared custody between the two. And we know that Todd actually asked for, custody, like primary custody, which Kandi had amended her petition now and says, no, I want it. So it seems like there were a little bit fighting going on between the two. Now, we also saw some information that plopped up on people's blog, and pretty much what they were saying was that the Real Housewives of Atlanta star told People last month that she and Todd have split after 11 years, and a source has since shared that he was talking to other women. Now, it didn't say that Kandi said that, but who is the source that they don't reveal who this person is, and is saying that Todd was talking to other women? Well, that is not really telling us anything, because we know that they had this relationship where they allowed other women to come into their bedroom. So when I heard that, I'm like, okay, you got to give me just a little bit more background information on it, because I thought if you allow your husband and you to do that, then him talking to somebody shouldn't be that bad. Well, Kandi did an interview with Entertainment Tonight, and when asked about pretty much her mental health as it relates to right now and how does she expect to move forward, she was really positive. Let's get into what she had to say.
Is to show up for your family, for your business, for yourself.
Yeah.
How are you showing up for yourself right now, and how are you doing right now?
I'm doing good. Honestly, this show is really helping me, Seriously, it is. Because it's making me refocus on me, you know what I mean? It's making me get back into working out and doing my vocal training, and it's giving me something to do, more importantly. Sometimes when you're going through stuff, you have to, you put yourself into your work. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I put myself in, in a headspace to where I have to show up and be my best self, and then, of course, like the other day, I posted, The other day, I guess, I was having a moment, but I'm thankful to you guys. I'm back to being my normal tourist self. I have my moments like everybody else where I get emotional, but then you snap out of it, stop out of it, and okay, I gotta be my best self. That's what it's about right now. Like Anne Juliet. Anne Juliet has life after Romeo. That's what this whole show is about. So when I first started going through what I'm going through right now, this opportunity came. And I thought about it and I was like, I'm gonna do it.
So this is, wow, like life imitating art, art imitating life, full circle. But that's so beautiful, actually, pulling on your real life experiences for this and channeling it through Angelique. How healing is that, and how challenging is that?
it's both.
Yeah.
It's healing and it's challenging.
Now, as we recall, Kandi had shared a various of different pictures on her social media. And on her social media, she said that she had not let the people around her see her pain. She stated that while she was going through different things, she was showing up for her friends. She was being there for all of the people around her, but they really had no idea what she was actually going through with regards to her marriage. Okay, if you guys recall. Okay. Now, she also stated, after deep thought and a lot of prayer, I've made the decision to move forward with the divorce. Because what she stated is, listen, we have been going through things for a very long time, and she thought it was best if, obviously they move forward with the divorce. And that is when she filed. Well, now, she's coming out and she's speaking to Entertainment Tonight, and it looks like she's putting her best foot forward.
Want to take control of your life, and in a transitional period in your life where you don't know where you're headed, but it's going to be great when you get there.
How would you define this next era of your life?
I don't really know where it's gonna be, but I know wherever it's gonna be, it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna make sure of that. How about that?
You're amazing.
Now, wherever she goes, wherever it's going to be, honey, it's going to be amazing. And that is a good way to look at it, because at the end of the day, if it's not working and they have decided to go through a divorce, it's just simply something that she's going to have to deal with it. And I like how she states that I work, because again, if you're going through things, you cannot, especially this sort of a thing where you really can't change it, because both of y'all have agreed to move on. You sitting up thinking about it all day ain't gonna change it. So she says she throws herself into her work. Some people eat, some people may exercise. We all handle it very, very differently. And she says this works for her for a few reasons. She gets, to get back into her workout routine. She gets to focus on herself and hopefully getting herself some kind of peace, because I'm sure this is a lot in terms of, going through a divorce very publicly. We're all on social media. We're talking about it. Anytime she opens social media, somebody is talking about it. So I thought this was a really good, way that she's deciding to deal with this, because at the end of the day, there's not really much she can do. If they have both decided to part ways, then and this is what they're going to do, is really nothing they can do but co-parent and find a way to move forward. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. And I know I have saw some of the Juliet stuff that she's doing online, and I think I saw the small performance with The View. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you subscribe.